Hello everybody. I don't think this is going to be a long video today. Um, but I was just in the mood to make a video, and I was just thought to myself, why not make another theory video, because I hadn't done one in a while. So I also tried something different in this video because the last theory video I did didn't really make any sense to anyone. So I tried doing a script. Like, I thought my ideas together before, and I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget it. So I hope it helps um, make this sound more reasonable. Um, at the end of season 4, I bet they'll do multiple endings, and it will have the most different type of endings than any other Telltale game or just Walking Dead game. I think this for two reasons. Now, this isn't the theory that I'm going with. This isn't the theory that I think will happen the most. I'll get to that later because I have three different theories on what will happen. These are just three different ones that I've heard that I think are pretty good that might happen. First is that Telltale will not have to worry about tying the ends together for another season, as there's not going to be any more seasons after this next upcoming season. So that gives them freedom to do whatever they want with the endings for this game. And the last reason for this theory is that by the end of season 4, they will have 20 episodes worth of choices that players have made throughout the series. Imagine the different possible pathways they could have that depended on the choices that you have made since day one. They've already got like a dozen different versions of Clementine, as shown by the credits of season 3, episode 5. Now this is where the choices will finally matter. Everything you have done, everything you have chose will lead up to this moment. That in itself will make the ending of season 4 special. Not only that this is also the final Walking Dead season that focuses on Clementine's story, but also that. Seeing all those choices matter in the end, but then again, all I can really hope for is that Clementine finds something resembling ordinary life and has someone to share it with that is as awesome as she is. I hope that everything she has lost and endured will mean something. Otherwise, what was the point of any of it? Any story needs a conclusion that satisfies and makes everything within it meaningful. The second theory that I was thinking of that people told me that I thought was good was I think that doesn't mean it's going to happen that way, of course, but it could also happen this way. I think they could replicate what they did in season 1 with Lee. Spoiler alert to who hasn't seen or played the first one. But Lee ends up dying in the end of the game to save Clementine, to make sure she lives on. But I think they can switch it up and switch the roles around to make it to where Clementine is the one going to the McCarroll Ranch, or if AJ's not there, she tracks him down and switches the roles to where Clementine might die to save AJ. Or these first theory and the second theory might come together, and maybe it'll be multiple endings. Like, maybe AJ will die, or Clementine lives, or they both live, or they both die, and different theories like that. And now Telltale said that this was the last Walking Dead season that focused mostly on Clementine's story. So if they do make any more Walking Dead games in the future, it'll be a different story. So maybe they could focus more on AJ's story if they ever continue later on. But now the final theory that I had for this is Telltale probably has a writer's block for Clementine. They'll most likely do a couple of seasons with other Walking Dead characters like Molly, then have their story linked into Clem's story. Season 4 is called the last season because it's the last season we concentrate on Clementine for most of the time. So calm down. That's Clementine hasn't run into certain doom, and even if she does die, then it's up to the fans to make fan fictions or about what if she didn't die. I mean, like, The Walking Dead already has parallel universes, so this is quite possible as well. Now, that was the final theory, but now I was also just came up with this one idea. Like, even if they do stop making Walking Dead games, that doesn't mean that they won't go back and add DLCs to some of the old games, or go back to the first game and do HD remasters or something like that. But that was the last theory, so that means this video is over. I'll see you in the next video. And also, I was like how I did the New Frontier, and I'm doing season 2 right now. I'm recording some of season 1 Walking Dead, so that will be out sometime next month or maybe even this month. So I'll see you then, and that's the end of this video.